Well, you can tell the fruit is ready for picking because the moment I picked one, the other one fell off anyway. So we're going to collect these apples up and we're going to go back home and we're going to make an apple pie. Well, the first job to do when you get back to the kitchen is to peel and core the apples. Right, so I've now peeled and cored the apples, and as you can see, chopped them up as well. So we've got a load of peel and cores left over. Don't throw them out, stick them into a bag, put them in the freezer and keep adding to them until you've got a full bag. Then stick them in a pan, boil them up, make an apple jelly from them. That way nothing is wasted. Right, what we've also done is make some short crust pastry, and we've lined the baking tin with it as well. Right, this is the moment where you've got to decide whether you're going to add anything into the apples as well. Now, these are bramley apples, so they're cooking apples, and therefore they're not very sweet, but we're not going to add any sugar. If you want to add sugar, that's absolutely fine, and if you're making apple pie from eating apples, you probably won't need to add any sugar anyway. But we don't want to spoil the taste of the apples by adding sugar to them. You can add dried fruits such as currants and raisins. We're not. We're keeping it absolutely basic at the moment, except we're going to add in half a teaspoonful of ground cinnamon. And we'll just give that a quick mix up, and that is now ready for the lid to go on. Right, the lid's on. I'm just going to give it a couple of, well, 3 or 4, well, okay, 5 piercings. And then I'm going to glaze it with beaten egg. Now, our hens have stopped laying because they're all moulting at the moment. So I've had to use quail eggs for the glaze, which is a bit fiddly, but at least we've got something to put on them. But yeah, all the hens have been moulting for a month now, and the place is just full of feathers, but when they molt they don't lay. So this needs to go into a preheated oven, 180 degrees centigrade, for at least half an hour. Another tip for avoiding waste. We've obviously got the oven on now for the apple pie, but before the apple pie went in, we baked bread as well. So a lot of the heat that was left over from baking the bread is being used to bake the pie. I checked on the pie after half an hour and I didn't think it was quite done. It didn't have that nice golden crust on the top that I was looking for. So we're going to check it now. It's had 45 minutes now. Yeah, and there we go. That is ready, but we're going to leave it in the oven. We're going to turn it off. And we'll have a bit of that tonight. So, 1 apple pie, so it's moment of truth time. Here goes. We kind of cheated with the cream because that came from the local co-op, because at the minute we're not milking the goats, so we've not got our own milk supply or cream supply at the minute, but here goes. Ooh. Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm.